5 investigates tonight, discovering the state is hiring companies with serious safety violations.
Our Mike Bodette reveals the lack of due diligence could be putting workers at risk.
He was the best of us. Very big loss.
It doesn't get any easier for Melinda Maddox Ushery.
Oh, it has been very devastating for the whole family. Every day I wake up, I look at his picture, I talk to him.
Her brother Kelvin, known as Chuck to those who loved him, was one of 2 workers killed in a South End trench collapse in 2016. The owner of the company where they worked was convicted of manslaughter last year. Atlantic Drain Service had a history of violations from OSHA, the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, and had been cited for the same hazardous conditions that led to the men's deaths.
You think your brother could be alive today?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. That's the whole thing about this. I feel it could have been prevented.
Shortly after the men died, the city of Boston passed an ordinance that requires companies to disclose their OSHA violations in order to get a permit. And the city can stop problem companies from doing work in Boston. But a similar effort to force companies doing business with the state to disclose their OSHA violations is still under consideration here on Beacon Hill. 5 Investigates analyzed millions of OSHA violations, comparing them to the list of vendors paid by the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. We found dozens of companies doing business with the state with the worst types of OSHA violations in the past 5 years. At least 35 had serious violations that would most likely result in death or serious physical harm. 7 had willful violations, the worst of the worst, where the business either knowingly failed to comply or acted with plain indifference to employee safety.
It is pretty staggering.
Do you suspect there are some bad apples in that bunch that should not have state contracts?
100%.
Jody Sugarman Brozan is executive director of MASCOSH, the Massachusetts Coalition for Occupational Safety and Health.
It's important in terms of corporate accountability. It's important about a level playing field, but it's really important about saving lives.
They're looking for red flags. If they're on the severe violator list, they absolutely do not get a permit in the city of Boston.
Boston Inspectional Services Commissioner Dion Irish says the ordinance the city passed after the trench collapse deaths is making the city safer. Anyone applying for a construction permit must file a Maddox-Higgins affidavit named after the men who died, disclosing OSHA violations which are then reviewed before a permit is issued.
In the past 12 months, I know there's been at least a dozen companies that have revoked permits and stopped the work and required either safety plans or other contractors had to take over those particular jobs.
It's sad. It's really sad that they're still doing business with them because they're not protecting their employees.
Melinda Maddox Ushery wants the legislature to act now, so the state has another tool to help keep workers safe.
People are dying, trying to make a living. I know he's not going to come back, but I do not want his dying to be in vain.
The bill is in the Senate and House Ways and Means committees, and the ISD commissioner tells us he hopes the state follows the city's lead.